And I think of them and I say, how would I try to reason with them if they were open? I'm going to do my best to, first of all, speak their language. And I'm going to point out the glaring contradictions in their own position. I mean, I think one of the most obvious is many of these kids, they're LGBT, transgender, and so forth. And the simple fact is they are standing side by side with not just pro-Palestinian, but actually pro-Hamas protesters. Now, if they were to act as they're acting here in the United States as, openly gay, openly transgender in the Gaza Strip, Hamas would kill them, would execute them. That is actually the prescription for someone who's gay. In Islam, they are to be thrown off a tall building. We saw it with ISIS. It's happened in Gaza. So we asked them, do you know, for example, and as I as a Christian, I'm not gay affirming. I'm not pro-LGBT. I want to support all humans. I think we should love people regardless as to where they are. But I asked them, do you know that Israel is genuinely the homosexual capital of the world? Tel Aviv is actually considered to be a far more homosexual city than San Francisco. And so I would ask them questions. I would ask them questions to try to get their thought, their independent thought muscles working. And I see, these different social media influencers that go to the protests and they ask the kids these questions. And it's amazing the degree, one, to which they're ignorant of what they're even out there for, and how shocked they are when they start learning the realities. You look, Israel, I always joke, I say Israel has more white people with dreadlocks per capita than any other nation in the world. And what I mean by that is Israel really, it's a nation largely of peaceniks. The main thing Israel wants more than anything is to live in their own home, in their own country, without being killed, where they can raise their families and their children without being slaughtered, as has happened so many other times throughout history. And so I would appeal to them. I would say, do you think Jews should have any place in the world where they can live without being killed? Do you think Jews have a right to live? Do you think Jews have a right not to be killed? Yes. And so I would appeal to our common humanity. And I would be very clear that as a Christian, I don't believe that God loves the Jewish child more than the Palestinian child. God loves everyone. But with every conflict, sometimes there is one side that's actually behaving in a far more moral and righteous manner. And so I would try to ask them questions in sort of a Socratic method to try to get them to reconsider some of their stances and realize that in this particular situation, they're actually they're supporting a terrorist organization. And once they realize that, like, this group that you're supporting would kill you if they had the opportunity, and to realize what pawns they are in this tragic game.